Hello, I'm Barry from Sunken Mine Railroad, and I'm ready to reveal the finished Märklin 8910 Toporama that I built. It's taken me a little bit of a while to make the table that this goes in, but I'm really excited that the project is finished. Although this isn't the last video because I haven't finished all the stuff. So here's the layout, and in the end I'll go over all the suppliers, and here it is. So the table is made out of solid rosewood. It's made by Parkerville Wood Products, and it just came out utterly gorgeous. Here's the control panel, which turns on when you open the drawers. And there's the capacitive touch toggle switches I featured in a different video. And then it has two drawers on each side that hold associated trains and things. There we go. So here's pretty much most of my collection of Märklin trains. These drawers, they push in so there's no handles. And I still have to sort of decorate the layout to match the box. So the goal was that the train set simulated this picture, and I think I nailed it. I even have the same locomotives here, and I'll take a picture of those. So this is the original design intent, and then here's the unit. So I'm really happy with the way it came out. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside the box. So these are the 30 Barrett Hill touch toggles that control the track and everything. So this is powered by 4 12-volt batteries, lithium batteries that they've been Siamesed, and there's 2 24-volt circuits that actually run the transformers. The touch toggles go to the control panel, as well as the power for the controllers, and then the power for the track comes out of the controllers and goes back to the layout. One thing that was important to me is that I wanted this to be battery operated and not have wires hanging out of it. So you charge this with it's a 58 volt battery charger that plugs into the bottom of the layout. So if I want to charge this layout, when it's closed, there's 4 relays here that are really micro relays used for Arduinos that basically, well, the way it works is when you open the drawer in the center, there's a window relay like you'd have in an alarm system, and it turns the unit on. And what happens is, okay, here's the magnetic relay switch, which I found out operates on under 1 amp, or you fry them. So I bought a relay that controls all of the battery outputs. So when the drawer is open, I've got 2 24 volt circuits. When the drawer is closed, it Siameses all the batteries cross-link, and then I can charge it as one unit with my 50 volt charger from here. So this actually comes up from the bottom of the unit, and there's a plug on the bottom that plugs it in under here. And then this unit, when I'm not using it, gets charged. So when I close this, it's now charging as four batteries with 58 volts. There's only 48 volts, but to charge the batteries, you have to give it more voltage than the rated output. So I'm going to turn it back on again. So there it goes. So when it's on, the relays switch back to two 24-volt circuits, and then it goes into these devices here, which drop the voltage from the 24 volts down to the required 12 volts. So this is 26 volts now, and when you hit that, the output to the transformer is 12 volts. You got this circuit here, and you also have this circuit here, which is 12 volts. And you can see it's starts, the voltage coming into these circuits needs to be higher, at least 2 volts higher than the output voltage for them to work. But I also need to have another circuit that powers the relay, otherwise it won't turn on. So this does not have an on and off switch. I may put one in later. But this relay here runs on 5 volts. And what this is doing is this never shuts off. And this guy's output, I have it set to 4 volts to make it last. So far, it's been doing really well. So that's something I can see by looking under the drawer when it's closed. I can see what the voltage is of the whole table while it's dormant. And this runs only on this side, these batteries. I've got some cross fuses, 1 amp fuses in case there's a short circuit. And then I'm going to put a fuse across the 54 volts, which I haven't had a chance to do yet. But it's working really, really well. So again, when you shut it, it shuts off and it starts charging. When you open it, everything lights up and it comes on and it starts, then you can play with it. So the complexity is inside the unit, not on the outside. So that is the inside of the unit. If you have any questions about how I wired this, feel free to put them in my comment section. Yeah, so let me put it back together, and then I'll go over who helped me with this set. It was actually a lot of people. This right here took me almost a year to create all of this material and figure out the engineering behind it. It was actually a much more work than I thought it was going to be, but I'm very proud of the results. So here's the final layout. I'm going to do some more videos because I need to put the trees on it and make it the way look like the box. As mentioned, I'm going to be at the Springfield show if we have one in 2021. This was given to me by my dad when I was about 10 or 11 years old. Here's, if you watch my first video, here's the original Toporama right here. And then here's the new one, new and improved. So, why don't we play with some trains? I want to take a moment and thank a few people that have helped me with this layout. The Lexan cover was made by Plastic Craft in Nyack, New York. The cloth cover that you saw at the beginning of the video, that was Digital Deck Covers. The table was, I'd like to thank Pat and the team at Parkerville Wood Products in Manchester, Connecticut. The legs come from tablelegs.com. The drawers, some of them were made by my friend. The other two were made by the Cabinet Door Store. And the control panel was made by my friend John Dahl. The capacitive controls come from Touch, Toggle, and Barrett Hill. I'd like to thank Kevin for all his help with those. And then I'd like to also thank, for track and lots of advice, Frank at Z-Scale Hobo. Well, thank you very much for watching my videos. And be on the lookout for some more videos of me doing some detail work to the layout. Thank you very much, and feel free to leave some comments in the comment section below.